Earthbound travelers. Welcome to the night's episode of Will of the Dice presents Scions of Oblivion. I'm Tier the DM, the world's okayest DM, and I will be your host this evening for this cacophony of clusterfuckery. Before we get started, we do have announcements and introductions to make. First and foremost, we are for mature audiences only. If you're not part of the mature audiences, if you're offended by words like fuck or sexual innuendo, you're going to want to leave. Secondly, we are queer and queer friendly. Please keep this in mind. Third, we are in no way, shape, or form affiliated or associated with any TTRPG creators, publishers, manufacturers. We're just a bunch of geeks getting together to throw down, have some fun, and share it with you. That being said, more announcements. Locke.
Hi, gamers. Before I talk to you about the things I normally talk to you about, tonight I want to talk to you about something that's kind of close to my heart. We are, as Tyr said, queer and queer friendly. And the world's kind of dark right now. And we've asked you all to be torchbearers. And I want to tell you about a way you can do that. As many of you probably already know, Texas has passed an absolutely abhorrent law against trans rights. This law makes it so that anyone can report any trans kid to the government and get their parents possibly arrested for child abuse because the child identifies as trans. This is just ugly and wrong, and this is a subject that hits very close to my heart as one of my former partners who has a trans partner themselves and has kids who are gender nonconforming, lives in Texas. So I consider those kids my kids, and those kids are going to be affected by this, and we should not stand for this. And so there is a company, itch.io, has put together a bundle. They've gotten together with a bunch of TTRPG creators. The creators, mostly small independent creators, have donated 493 different RPGs and supplements to a bundle that you can go and donate to get digitally. This bundle includes all kinds of great games like Thirsty Sword Lesbians and Punk Pride Pixies and 4 Sherlock Holmes and a Vampire. There's a lot of great stuff in there. I highly recommend it. The bundle is a $5 donation. $5 gets you 493 downloadable RPGs and supplements. And if you want to give more than that, a portion of everything above the $5 goes to the developers who gave up their games for free to help this good cause. So I really encourage you guys to go over to twitch.io. There's going to be a link in the chat. Looks like there already is, actually. Click that, go get that bundle, download that. And if you do that and you snapshot your receipt from that donation, you can send it to Tyr. His email address is included in the link there. And you could win a spot guesting on one of our shows. And in addition to all of that, if this isn't the cause for you, there is another cause that is doing a very similar thing, but I'm going to let Ren tell you about that.
As many of us are aware, there are horrible things happening in the Ukraine right now, and people are in desperate need of help to get to safety. And just like the trans bundle, there is a bundle out there on itch.io for the Ukraine, and it includes over $500 worth of games like Shattered, No One Lives Here Anymore, Neon Black, Hello World, Faceless Saints, and so many more. It's $5. It goes to a fantastic cause to help people and to help with humanitarian efforts in this crisis. Really, there's no other way to put it. So, and just like with the trans bundle, if you take a screenshot of your receipt, send it to Tyr, you can be entered into the raffle to win a spot here guesting with us on one of our streams. So, yeah, do the thing, guys. Be torchbearers. Bring some light.
Definitely, guys. We will do our normal announcements and such as we take breaks. So you'll hear more about dice and music and all that as we go. That way we're not delaying starting too much, but we wanted to get this in front of you as it's important. Be torchbearers. $5. a chance to come hang out with us. It may be on Scions, it may be on DQSR, maybe on one of the one-shots ran by one of these lovely people. It is to be determined, but it is there. So do the thing. Secondly, I just want to take a moment to say what great audience members we have. Last night it dawned on me that there's some people that can't even watch video. They log on audio only. Like I had seen it before, but it didn't register that there's people that watch this live that are doing audio only just because they're that dedicated to being here. That's fucking awesome. So we just want to say thank you for being so awesome. Thirdly, let's get into our introductions so we can play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey everyone, I'm John, also known as Zaraj, your matronly mother Loxodon druid. You can find me on the internet at that_film_guy.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley. I'm the player and voice of Lena, the Goliath paladin, who doesn't always get what's going on around her. She's a little new to the world outside her tribe. And Venfira, the super grumpy 19-year-old, frequently unpredictable half-elf sorcerer. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Tosh, the silver humanoid robot man that is looking to reunite his soul with his physical body. He's here to save the world and maybe teach Lena some new things that he's learned, being now a man of the world. You can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
It would help if I'm not muted. Hi everyone, I'm Alice, the voice of Nyx Shadow Stalker, formerly Dandy Santhy Jumping Gigglebox Pincushion Monfrey Shadow Stalker, a 5'8" orange tiefling who's still getting used to her new body, especially her extremely sensitive tail that's sensitive in a way that she's very much not used to. And you can find me on Twitter at Cap'n Cupcake. Also, I'm a ginger now.
Yay! Hi, gamers. I'm still Lock Lark, and tonight I'll be playing Karak's Shadowstalker. I almost did it again. I'll be playing Karak Shadowstalker, the 6'11", slate blue skinned full orc with double lower tusks, bright red top knot and beard, wears full plate armor, and is a cleric of a orcish storm goddess. We're underwater, and I'm in full plate, and I'm a lightning cleric. Yay! You can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
And I'm Tier the DM, the world's okayest DM, and you can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM. All right, announcements made for now. There will be more to come. Introductions haven't been given. It's time to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Any last requests?
Not the
boys,
face.
friends?
Not the hair, please.
This is a public service announcement. Please go take out your garbage. And also, go to www.com, youtube.com/ go find us on YouTube, Will of the Dice. Go do it right now. Subscribe, check, like this video right now. Do it, comment. Bye. I'm done. Sorry. I'm like a rabid dog. Every time I get a chance to just throw YouTube out, I just go crazy. I'm sorry. It's okay.
So, excuse me. 1 second.
Patrick is a little sneaky monkey.
I got a frog in my throat.
Frog John?
Yeah, Frog John. I do declare, when last we left our party, they had discovered a package of a dead raven on the porch of Zaraj's home. The rogue formerly known as Dandy Santi Jobing Gigglebox Pincushion Monfrey Shadowstalker, recognizing this to be a omen of bad sign, that the entire house had been marked for death. Conveying this message to Zaraj took steps to ensure the safety of their family before the party traveled via cloud being clouds, using windwalk, to the Temple of Uwe, the ruins of underwater of the water primordial. Many farmers are still baffling at hearing coming from the skies as they were out tending their crops. Traveling into the ruin, they came across a room inhabited by 3 water elemental-like things, definitely aquatic beings. When attempting to have peaceful resolution and mentioning Uwe, they discovered that these individuals had no idea who Uwe was. So Zaraj made the command decision to, and I quote, fuck them up. Combat ensued, and we are now in that combat. And this is where our story resumes. And this is where we discover, have you been forsaken to the will of the dice? Please join me if you haven't already in Albert, as we are starting off in initiative with Karak.
Oh, yay, it's my turn first. Okay. Sorry, I forgot I was going first, and I am horribly unprepared.
We're going to blame the time chain.
Yes. It's been you know what? I have slept since we last played this game. You can't expect me to remember the initiative order. You know what?
While you're getting prepared, I have to ask Alice a question. I know, Alice, that like me, you suffer from a fear of clowns. Is mimes included in that?
No. Jesters, mimes, harlequins are all fine with me. It's strictly what would be considered a classic American clown.
All right, that answers your question, chat.
Wait, why? What? Huh?
Oh, we fought a mime last night in Candyland in DQSR. So and I mentioned, I'm like, it's a good thing this happened on Saturday night, not Sunday. And now Chad is wondering if you would have been affected by the mime.
No, I just don't like mimes because they're French. I'm kidding.
Oof.
Damn, shots fired.
How
If
far
anyone
am
needs
I
a reminder, the initiative order is Karak, Nyx, Lena, Tosh, and then Zaraj. And I don't have the number for them, but the creatures went after Nyx. Yeah, I'm that nerd.
No,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, that helps me plan my turn way better.
I can do that. Oh, that should be fun.
I was muted when I made my mime joke. Now I'm sad.
It seems rather apropos that no one heard the joke
it's
about the
kind of
mime.
like, just like an actual mime. I said nothing that you could hear, and I was sad.
Tyr, what was it? Was our movement affected by being underwater? I'm trying to remember.
Let me look at my
I don't
notes.
think it
I don't
was.
think it was.
I say if it was, it wasn't in my notes.
No,
I-
you have normal movement speed as far as I know. I'm saying I'm going to make the you have normal.
Yeah, I had it up last week. Oh wait, no, here we go. I've got it. I still do have it up. I just didn't see the tab.
And Tyr, we still haven't advanced any more hours, so we still have 16 hours on our breathing, right?
Yes.
Cool.
According to the official rules, and this is a dumb rule. I'm sorry. Swimming or climbing or crawling, it costs you 1 foot more to move, unless it's difficult terrain, and then it costs you 2 feet more. It's weird. Okay, it takes all the roundness out of the movement system because everything's 5 foot squares. But okay.
We're playing DM tier rules.
No. I just wanted to comment on that being a dumb fucking rule. All right, so I'm going to swim over to here, which is sort of in the middle ground, adjacent to Tosh, and in between 2 and 3. And I'm going to let loose a thunder wave at level 3. So that will be a DC 19 con save from both 2 and 3, please.
They're fine.
They made it?
They made it.
Okay. Then, I'll just roll damage for them. And I'll get half of that then. 14 and 6 is 20 and 4. So they'll take 12 points of thunder damage.
All right. Anything else this turn?
Nope, I believe that is it. I don't think I have a bonus action I can use from the position I'm currently.
The sound thumping through the water, that boom, as thunder wave sets off, affecting the 2 creatures within its range. It will now bring up Nyx.
All right. We all know what time it is.
What time is it?
1 hour
Stabbing
earlier than it was this
time.
time last week.
Shush. Stibbity stabbing time. It is a 24 to hit.
Ford, you said?
24.
24 hits.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. That would be 9. 9 damage. I don't know why I did that.
Daylight savings time. Folks with their...
We're
Is that
blaming
your
it on
turn?
everything.
Yeah. Also, I apologize for not being descriptive. Number 1 is right in my face, and that's what I was attacking.
All right. That will bring up the enemy. The first one going after you, Nyx, with its trident in both hands, 2-handed thrust. That will be... I can do math, I swear I can. 12.
It's a miss!
25.
That is not a miss.
$13 points of piercing damage.
Okie doke.
Number 2 is going after you, Tosh. 28 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit. Wait, hang on. He's red. Is he not stunned from last turn?
Good point. He is stunned. So we'll skip him. Good call. This is why I left the map up. Number 3. Hold on a sec. Number 3 will incur an attack of opportunity from Lena as it charges Zaraj. Go ahead and make that attack of opportunity, Lena.
All right. Yes, sir. Scroll back up. Let's use this one. That's 30.
30
Right,
hits.
17 plus 13 is 30. Sorry.
That hits.
All right. So we have 8 and 8 is 16 slashing and 6 points of radiant for my divine smite because that happens with every attack.
All right. All right. Ziraj, the creature is bearing down on you with its trident. First roll is a dirty. Yeah, baby. 20.
I do not consent, but it does hit.
That is 10 points of piercing damage. Second attack. 14.
That will miss.
And that will bring up Lena with Tosh on deck.
Lena is basically going to turn on her heel, move herself up behind number 3, who just went past her, going at Ziraj. She's a little focused on that at the moment, and she's going to swing again with her battle axe. Yeah, I don't think 15 will hit, will it?
15 will not hit.
Nope, didn't think so. So missing with the first.
And you're rolling with disadvantage, correct? Because you're underwater?
No, I had freedom of movement cast on me.
Oh,
by
that's right.
Rock.
See, this is the things that I need help remembering because it's been a week.
Yeah,
You're
I think that's what the blue circle is on her, and I added a blue circle to myself because she cast it on me, and so we should have both had it.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry, I should have
No,
reminded
don't
you.
be. I
So
should
that-
have went over my notes better.
Not a problem, Tier. That one, 11 and 13, 24.
24 will hit.
If you'd have had an extra hour, you could have gone over your notes better.
That is true. I spent the 2 hours before game taking a nap because I didn't sleep last night.
Hmm.
So,
That is 15 slashing. And I'm going to expend a first level spell slot to add 2 more d8s on my radiant.
okay.
So 17 points of radiant damage
All right.
from that.
Is that
divine
your
spell.
turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Tosh.
Being underwater has its its ups and downs. One of the downs is that he uses a quarterstaff, and everything is going to be at disadvantage. But he's going to use his, swimming skills, I guess, and strike out at number dose. That is number dose right in front of me. Yes, number 2 in front of him. The first attack being at disadvantage, and
Nope.
all the attacks.
He's stunned.
What?
You don't get disadvantage because he's stunned.
He's stunned until the beginning of my next turn.
Oh, beginning.
So now
I
he's.
thought it was the end of your
Yep.
next turn. My bad.
I believe I can double check the wording on that.
So I just saw the red circle on him, and so I was like, negates.
Was the
Oh, it
quarterstaff
is.
one of the weapons that got disadvantage underwater?
Yes.
Okay.
It is
I
not on
couldn't
the
remember
list
for
of.
sure.
It is actually until the end of my next turn, so you are correct. So it'll just be a regular roll.
Yep.
Since disadvantage and advantage. So here we go. First attack. Dun, 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 dun. It's a 15.
Miss.
Swinging. Go ahead.
Swing. They just can't get enough force to do any damage.
This makes sense. What I just rolled for my second attack. What I was going to follow it up with. So I got a natural 1.
Oh, shit.
I was going to, since I can spend the key point, was going to spend a key point to bonus action Flurry of Blows. So it's 2 unarmed strikes. So, somehow my weapon.
As you come to swing again, Tosh, the bow staff will strike the creature's armor because they are wearing armor. The vibrations causing it to come out of your hand as your weapon falls to the ground.
Yeah. So that's fun. I'm gonna spend a key point so I can bonus action Flurry of Blows because I want to at least somehow hit this fishy
Flurry of
not
blows, I
person.
believe, requires that you. Does
You-
it require you?
After you take the attack action on your turn,
Okay.
you can spend 1 key.
That's what I just wanted to make sure.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Heck yeah. and it will do 6 points of magical bludgeoning damage because my fists are magic. The next flurry of blow. Ooh, a 25.
That will hit.
And it will deal 5 magical bludgeoning. And I'm going to spend another key point, as I would like to do one of my open hand techniques that he has to. Well, I mean, we're underwater. Okay, I'll let you do the rule on this. So Stunning Strike is worded that if I hit something with a melee weapon attack, my fists count as melee weapons.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Cool. So then a con saving throw, DC 16, or he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
That roll will be with disadvantage because he's stunned. And he is stunned.
Heck yeah. Woo! And that's my turn.
All right. That will bring up Mama Zaraj.
Well, she doesn't like that this interloper fish creature is up in her business. And so the one that is between Lena and I need a Constitution saving throw as I cast a 3rd level moonbeam right on it.
Okay, that'll be a 19.
A 19 will fail. So it will take 3d10 radiant. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's good. 7, 3, 10, 16 points of radiant.
The water lighting up as the moonbeam magically appears, slamming down on the creature. It gurgles in pain and agony as it takes the damage. It is not a transformer or a shapeshifter, so it does not change forms. Is there any other? Is that your turn?
That will. Let's see. I think I was the archer form last time. Or did I shift into it? Anyways, I don't know if I shifted, but I'm going to go ahead and shift into Archer and make a ranged spell attack against it as well.
Alrighty.
Since I can do so as a bonus, but it is within 5 feet, so that'll be disadvantage, but I'm flanking, so straight roll.
Yes.
Does a 17 hit?
17 just hits.
Great. 8, 5, 2, 3, 13 plus. Do I add my modifier on that one? You think I would know by now? 2d8 plus 5. 18 points of radiant from the archer form.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. But
all right, that will
keep the flanking for Lena.
All right, that will bring up Karak with Nyx on deck.
Okay, question. From where I'm at, looking at numbers 1 and 2, does one of them look worse off than the other?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 15.
You can't tell unless you want to make an active, take your action to make a perception check.
Fuck it. All right, so I'm going to move behind number 2 to flank with Tosh. And then I am going to... I'm going to cast... Gotta clear this search, sorry. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at...
Okay.
As soon as I find where... There it is. At 3rd level.
Okay.
And I'm casting that at number 1.
Okay.
And that is 15 plus 11 is 26 to hit.
That will hit.
And so that is going to be 6d6 worth of damage. So that is 10, 16, 18, 21, 25 points of force damage to number 1, and the next attack on it gets advantage.
The divine blast of energy illuminating the creature in this golden aura, allowing the next attack that will hit it to be at advantage.
And then bonus action, I am going to bring my Great Axe of Sharpness down on number 2, since they're right in front of me now. And I'll get advantage with that because flanking, and because he's stunned.
It'll be a normal roll because you normally get disadvantage.
Freedom of movement.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Freedom of movement negates any penalties for fighting underwater.
I'm just off my game tonight.
Oh, no worries.
It's
That was
all
why
right.
I cast that spell in the first place. So that is 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Wonderbra, and that is 2d6 for the axe, and divine strike is 2d8. So that's going to be 7 and 3. So that's 10 points of slashing damage, and 5 and 7 is 12 points of thunder damage to number 2.
All right, awesome. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, Nyx, you're up.
All right. Going for the classic tried and true. Stab it.
Give it a stab.
Ah! If I don't drop my dice.
Okay, so this will be just a straight up roll. No, it'll be with advantage because you're using a short sword. Never mind.
That'll be another 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Do, 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 do. 5 damage.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, anytime each time I've tried to disengage, just comes right back, so.
All right.
Now where
Number
did that
3,
guy go?
I need a dex save from Ziraj. As it unleashes a bolt of sickening green energy flashing towards you, Ziraj.
I don't think that a 14 will do it, will it?
It will not.
Great.
The disintegrate spell blasting off towards you. Get all these dice here. I love the sound of this many dice.
You, chat, say it with me. You bastard.
I'm reserving mine until after I hear the number he rolls.
I don't think he can get my max or my current hit points, so I'm not worried I'll be dead in one shot, but it's gonna take a chunk out of Ziraj. And I'll probably lose concentration.
Take a chunk out of you, huh? Literally?
Literally.
Disintegrate?
So that is 84 points of damage, Ziraj.
I'm going to narrate for the listening audience that right now my middle finger is pointed at you and up on the screen. Chat
Yeah,
can see it, but our at-home audience, I am flipping him off right now.
Tier, you bastard.
Ow. Concentration check, I guess.
Yeah.
It's here.
Well, wait, hold on. Actually, maybe.
It's here.
84 would be 40. Because I rolled a
42.
nat 20. 42. No, it's not possible.
Yeah, it's not possible.
The most I can get is 30, which I got because I rolled
That was
a
a
nat
good
20.
one.
That's like, I'm just gonna. Wait a second. So yeah, Moonbee goes down.
Kitty!
Yes, Patrick.
Hey, that was a good one. That was a good spell. That was a good one. I don't even mean that sarcastically. That was genuinely good. That's terrifying.
I need a dex save from Nyx as a bolt of sickening green energy blasts towards you.
And Nyx, get higher than a 14.
You said Dex
Oh,
save,
shit.
right?
Yes.
John, did you add your +3 for being within 10 feet of Lena to that?
No. 17.
Still not enough.
Damn. Was worth a try.
Yeah.
25 with evasion question mark?
And you are safely out of range, able to twist your body, the sickening green energy blasting through the water, singeing the hairs on your tail.
The tail doesn't have any hair.
I'm just imagining Nyx like matrixing out of the way, but using her tail to hold herself up in that position.
Kangaroo in it.
I imagine
Kangaroo
that
matrix.
tieflings' tails are like Fraggle tails. They have little puffs of fur on the end. So that's why I said it singed your hair.
Okay. That'd
All
be
right.
cute. I should add that to the art that I did of her.
That will bring up Lena.
Lena is really unimpressed that she just watched this thing hurt Ziraj in such a way. So first, battle axe, obviously. Swinging her axe at it. That's a crit tier.
All right.
Two of them. I rolled with advantage because we're flanked, and I rolled 2 natural 20s. I've never had that happen before. Sorry, I was just tickled.
That was awesome.
Happy
All right,
octopus.
so maximum base damage plus the additional, correct?
Correct.
All right, so that's 8. It's 8 plus 8, so 16. So of course I rolled a 1, so on the additional die. So that's 17 points of slashing. I am going to use my Divine Smite. I'm going to cash in a 3rd level spell slot for it, which will make a total of 5d8 radiant damage on there. So 21 points of radiant damage as well.
This creature, you come through with your axe, enraged at what it dared do to this Loxodon before you. Swinging, having the blessing of the freedom of movement. The water does not restrict you as you take its head clean off its shoulder.
Fantastic.
That's metal as fuck.
That is awesome.
Is that your turn, Lena?
That will be Lena's turn.
That will bring up Tosh.
Being heartily inspired, Tosh is going to find the floating quarterstaff or wherever it is around him, pick it up, and make 2 swings at the numero dos in front of him.
Okay.
The first swing being come on. There we go. Magic. Technology. +8 equals we're going to start off strong with a 15. However, I'm going to spend a key point to pump it up by +2 to make it a 17.
17 just hits.
Hell yeah. We like that. For 5 magical bludgeoning damage. Second attack. Much better. A dirty 20.
30-20 hits.
For heck yeah, max damage. 11 magical bludgeoning damage. I will be spending another key point. So that's 2 key points this turn to do Flurry of Blows, because I want to just keep smacking the fuck out of this thing. That is a 21.
21 hits.
For 6 magical bludgeoning damage, and the second Flurry of Blow is a 19.
19 hits.
And that is going to be 8 magical bludgeoning damage, and I would like to use one of my open hand palm techniques. And I want him to make a strength saving throw, DC 16, or be pushed back 15 feet, or however far back that works in water.
It'll be the 15 feet. Mark the...
Guess that.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is everything.
Being pushed past Karak, 15 foot back, the creature no longer stunned. It will now bring up Ziraj.
All right. Ow. Zaraj will then move 15 feet closer to the creature that's in tango with Nyx, so that she is within 10 feet. And she will cast she's going to switch her form to the Chalice so that she can get some extra healing. And then cast a 5th level Wither and Bloom. So I need a DC 20 con save.
Fail.
All right, she will. It will take. Was that 5d6? Yes, 5d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay. So 1. So 6, 10, 15, 16, 17 points of necrotic damage. But more importantly, whoops. The digital roll was better. More importantly, I get to do 4 of my hit die as I sap some of its life energy back into myself. So I will do 48, 11, 17, and then the Chalice, since I healed, will let me bring back another. It was a 2d8, I believe. Chalice, starry form, 2d8 plus 5, so that's 17 plus 15. Great, I will heal myself for 17 and 15.
All right.
And then that is my turn.
All righty. That will bring up Karak.
Yeah, fuck these guys. Let me double check something real quick. Measure thingy. Oh yeah, it's perfect. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna take my bonus action, and I am going to cast Mass Healing Word at 5th level.
Okay.
That is a 60-foot radius, so that will get all the members of my party. And that will get them back. That stupid D&D Beyond, do the thing. Everybody gets back 10. 10 points of healing. And then I am going to swim straight at dude in front of me, and I am going to bring my great axe across his clavicle in an attempt to carve out pieces of his stupid scaly fish form. And that is a 13 plus 8.
That'll hit.
It's 21 blackjack. All right, and that will be 13 points of slashing and 12 points of thunder damage.
All right. A swath of blood floating in the water as the blade of your axe cuts through the creature's armor into its flesh. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right, that'll bring up Nyx. You're muted, Nyx.
I said, alrighty, Roo. I don't think that's gonna hit. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. That's a 16.
16 will not hit. The creature
Darn.
blocking your, using its trident to knock away your blade. It is their turn. Creature
I'm not
will
done yet.
swivel. Oh, okay, sorry.
Now she's gonna bonus action disengage to closer to Tosh.
All right.
That way she's got at least someone else there.
Okay, so number 1 will move over here. I need Zaraj and Lena to make dexterity saving throws. This bolt of tornadic water comes blasting towards both of you.
So Raj, remember to add +3 to your save.
Fucking Ustad.
All right,
So-
what'd you get, Zaraj?
So with the +3 that I get from Lena, does an 8 save?
A 8 does not save. Lena?
I have 17, and I have Shield Master Evasion, if that makes any difference on this one.
This one, it does. So you will not take any damage. Zaraj, you will take 21 points of damage. You are blasted
Kind of
back.
damage.
Bludgeoning.
Ooh, I am incorporeal because of my star form, so I get to half that.
All right.
So you said it was 28?
21.
So 21, so I take 10.
You are knocked back 20 feet, and you are prone.
She's just kind of like floating then on our
Yeah.
back.
I will need dexterity saving throws from Karak, Tosh, and Nyx. The second one sends that same violent wave of water out.
Dex, you said?
Yes. Karak.
Dirty 20.
All right, 10 points of damage. Nyx.
I just healed that.
I also got a dirty 20 plus evasion.
You're fine. Tosh.
11 with evasion.
You'll take 10 points of damage, but you're still knocked back.
That's the half
prone.
amount?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a dirty 20 and I got 10 points.
Oh, damn.
Where the hell is that spell?
That will bring up Lena.
All right. Well, Lena is going to let me just measure again, just make sure. I'm pretty sure I have enough movement. Oh yeah. Lena is going to charge straight ahead of her, passing Tosh straight up to number 1, and swinging her axe at it. It's 12 plus 13. My brain isn't mathing, guys. I'm so sorry.
What was it?
25. 12 plus
25 will
13.
hit.
25. So I need 2 of you guys. So that's going to be 10 points of slashing and 3 points of radiant on that one. Second attack. 11 plus 13, 24.
That will hit.
And that one's going to be 14 points of slashing and 6 points of radiant.
All right. Is that your turn?
That, I believe, is my turn.
All right. That will bring up Tosh.
Tosh is eager to get back to fighting his friend that he pushed away, and now seeing that he can also equally push him, he's going to spend his 50 of his 55 movement to get right next to Karak.
Hold on. You are knocked prone. So you have to take half your movement to stand up.
Hang on. I have something. I have like improved movement, I think. Why is it not loading? Technology!
Heck, gremlins.
That's unarmed defense. That's more unarmored movement. Come on, give me something cool. Okay. So half my movement to stand up is 25, 24, 25, because I have 55.
Okay, yeah, 25.
Okay, well, then poop nuggets. I guess, well, instead of going to Karak, I will use my movement to get over to Lena and help beat the crap out of number 4.
All right.
Number 1.
Is that number 1? Oh, that's my bad. It looked like a 4. I'm zoomed out on the map. So
And
yeah, here
point of
come 2
Lena's
strikes.
Token is it makes it kind of look like a 4. I can see that.
All right. These are with disadvantage because they're not because I'm in the water, right?
Correct.
Okay. Disadvantage to everyone. Boom. It's such a bummer. I rolled a nat 20 on that. But with disadvantage, I still got a 17.
17 just hits.
Heck yeah, we like that. That is 4 magical bludgeoning, and since I hit it with the quarterstaff, a DC 16 con saving throw for a stunning strike for my key points.
It is fine.
Damn it. Okay, well, here comes another wonderful quarterstaff smack to the face. Hopefully, that's probably going to be the one. Come on, screen. Stop being so big of numbers. Yeah, that's the one. A 13.
13 misses.
Okay, and then I will spend 1 more key point to do patient defense to take the dodge as the bonus action, and that is my turn.
All right. So stepping into the patient defense. You take dodge as your bonus action. It is now the turn of Ziraj. You're muted, Ziraj.
Sorry, I was snickety snacking and didn't want the sounds of the chomp chomp chompings. She is going to use half her movement to swim into an upright position. But will stay where she's at, as she will cast a guiding bolt at. Let's do. How's that guy looking? Number 1, or that Tosh and Lena are on.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception 20.
Looks like he's been in a fight.
All right. Then we'll do a 3rd level just to make it so he's no longer in a fight. Hopefully. So we're gonna do a 3rd level guiding bolt. 23 to hit.
That will hit.
3, 4, 5d6. 1, 2.
I just kind of imagine this bolt suddenly coming between my head and Tosh's and hitting this creature.
12, 15, 18, 23 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And then I will... The next attack has advantage, so I will Starry Form, switch over, and then attempt to hit him with a Radiant Arrow. Or it, not him. I don't know what it is. So I will attempt to hit it. Oh, that is a natural 20. Not a dirty. It's a sensual, sexy 20. All right, so that's 48 plus 5.
Hey, we don't shame here. Natural, unnatural, it's all beautiful 20s.
Whether it had to have augmentation to reach it or not, we still like it.
27 points of radiant for the critted arrow shot.
And that will take that one out. Good job. As it floats lifelessly in the water, blood
And then she takes her imaginary arrow, or star form arrow, tilts it, and then takes to her trunk and goes, and does a little blow at the end of it. So you just see little bubbles coming out.
Awesome. All right, that will bring up Karak.
There's only one left. All right, I was going to do something that I thought was going to be pretty cool that I had just remembered I was going to do at the beginning of this combat last week and didn't get a chance to. But, there's only one left, so fuck it. I'm going to hit it, with a guiding bolt.
All right.
We'll do 3rd level for that. And so that will be that many dice and I need to roll to hit. That is 13 plus 11, 24 to hit.
4 hits.
And that will be 6, 8, and 3 is 11, and 3 more is 14, and 4 more is 18 points of force damage. Force damage?
3 lifeless bodies. You will notice that as they extinguish, the typhoon water spouts that were served as their lower bodies fade, so it is just their upper bodies floating in the water, blood trailing out of them.
That is weird.
Are they like decapitated? Like not decapitated, but are they like cut in half and like, or are there legs?
There's no legs.
Or does it just like end like a nub?
It just ends like a nub.
Okay. I need this for scientific purposes. Zaraj is like kind of trying to sketch it underwater, realizing that her like pencil is not really working in the water, and
Tosh, are you hurt?
Like a little bit, but not really anything serious. I'm very good at not being hit.
Then I will tend to Zaraj.
Perfect.
She will turn
Well-
and move over to Zaraj.
Because I don't
All
think
right.
anybody else but me really got hit hard, right?
So we're going to
no.
have to take our first break right quick. I'm having technical difficulties and going to have to restart Discord. Sorry, guys. Tech gremlins. But we'll be back in 10 minutes. Greetings, Earthbound travelers. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out while we took our break. Got our tech gremlins hopefully sorted. Hopefully. Before we get back into it right quick, we do want to go ahead and do the announcements for our dice and for our musicians.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Clark, and then I'm going to talk to you about our partners with Level Up Dice. Find purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. And as we're going to try and keep this quick, I'm not going to pitch any specific dice. I'm going to tell you, go over to the website, go through the menus, check out cool stuff, find something you like, buy something for you, buy something for somebody else, whatever it is. It's cool. Just do it through our portal because it makes us look good to the company, and you want us to look good to the company. That portal is https://bit.ly/L, U, D, all one word. That's bit.ly/LUD, Will of the Dice. You can find it in the chat. Also, we would like to thank the musicians who have made tonight's show heightened. They heighten our experience, they heighten your experience. So really cool. Those musicians are Kevin MacLeod, they are Michael Gelfi, they are Dwergar, and they are Patrick Taylor, our very own Pants. Thanks, Pants!
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Before we went on break, the party had resumed combat with the creatures of water dwelling that had violated the ruins of Uwe by claiming them as their own. And much to John or Zaraj's instructions to fuck them up, they were indeed fucked up. So you find yourself now in this room that is approximately 15 by 15, these three corpses floating in the water. On the far left, there is a door leading onward. What would you like to do?
Lena is going to walk over to Zaraj. Zaraj, may I touch you?
Yes, we are friends at this point.
She will lay a hand on Zaraj's shoulder and give Zaraj 50 points of healing from her lay on hands. Does
Dang.
better?
Go ahead and add that. Oh. I accidentally closed the tab with my character sheet on it, like a good D&D player. You said 50 points?
I did.
Wonderful.
Does
Damn.
that help?
Thank you, Lena. That is very kind of you. And one day I shall return that favor.
Lena will simply nod.
Nyx is gonna mosey over to that door and give it a look.
All right. Give me an investigation. I'm assuming you mean by giving it a look, you're checking for traps.
Yeah,
Give me an investigation check.
with guidance. So with guidance and no added things, just a straight roll is an unnatural 20.
It is not trapped.
Dirty 20.
With the actual like bonuses, it would have been a 33. Well, the door's not trapped, so that's good.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and use Harness Divine Power and reclaim a couple of spell slots.
Okay.
It seems then we must push onward.
Yes. We shall flow forward.
What are we doing?
Is the door locked, Nyx?
I'll check if it's locked.
It is.
Damn it.
Does it look like it matches my ebony key?
It does not.
Can I search the room and the bodies of those three floaters to see if there is a key on them or in the room?
Give me an investigation check.
I'll help.
Investigation
With advantage.
with advantage. Good thing I had an advantage. A 19.
You will find 2 keys.
Ooh,
You have one that is a black shell like that you found at the beginning.
Yeah.
You will find one that is white pearl and one that is abalone.
Gotta start writing this shit. All right. Abalone, pearl, and black shell.
Yes. None of these keys fit this door.
I was about to ask. That was about to be my next question.
With your 33 investigation, Nick, this keyhole, where most keyholes are a singular oval style, this one has 3 points of entry, as if the key is a triangle. This is going to be a hard lock to pick if you pick it.
Well, I don't think we have much of a choice.
Well, now that we know what we are looking for, we can always double back and try to find. And this is the only door out of the room?
Yes.
Wait, what was the tenants you said that we must abide here?
Of Uwe.
Yes.
Yes, So, the Tenant of Uwe are as follows. You must be the water. Ebb and flow with the current that is life. Quench the thirst. Sustain those in need within your means. And be the waves. Pound against the rocks and shores of injustice and unkindness eroding them.
I turn to the door and with my orcish strength, bring my fist down upon it 3 times. Boom, boom, boom.
Nothing happened.
Well, I tried pounding.
I appreciate the thought.
Nyx gets a strange idea. And she'll pull out a piece of bacon and try to, feed it to the lock.
The lock grows teeth and begins eating the bacon.
The party laughs. The barkeeper laughs. The table laughs.
The door opens. You will see another room similar to this one, 15 by 15. There are statues in each corner, the androgynous depiction of Uwe, the primordial of water, holding a trident above their head. There is a hallway to the far end of the room with steps going up.
Trident above her head. Above their head. I'm going to advance towards through the hallway. I'm going to attempt to.
All right. Walking up, as you take to the last step, stepping into the hallway, you'll notice that it is dry up here. Having climbed the steps, you are standing in a dry hallway that is approximately 30 feet long, 10 feet wide. There are sconces every 5 feet, glowing blue as magic flame dance, illuminating the beautiful white marble that has the constant engravings, gilded in gold and silver, of aquatic sea life.
And so we are no longer underwater. We are kind of like in a dry pocket.
You are in a dry pocket, yes.
Great. I'm going to pull out my pad and pen and write down everything I can remember as fast as I can now that I'm not underwater.
Okay.
Tosh is just gonna pat Zaraj on the back as she feverishly takes these notes and just kind of shakes his head and chuckles and starts going ahead down the tunnel. Can take the scholar out of the classroom, but you can't take the classroom out of the scholar.
How would you fit a classroom in a person?
I'll perhaps one day show you.
I believe the answer is very carefully.
Tosh, as you walk down the hallway, you come to a large iron door. There are 3 locks upon the door.
Well, Nix, calling from. There's a door here. You're up. You'll just kind of lean up against the wall and wait for everybody to catch up.
Nyx will sigh and walk up to the door.
Guidance as you walk past me.
So there is
Also-
an iron. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Tyr, just so you know, both Lena and I cast Freedom of Movement at the beginning of that last combat. That spell lasts an hour, so just so you can keep track and let us know when our spells run out.
Yep. So this is a large wrought iron door with a pull bar across it. There are 3 locks binding the pull bar.
Zaraj doesn't notice the 3 locks because she's deep in her notebook.
I think we wait for Zaraj on this one.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
Perhaps while we wait
shrug.
for Zaraj, you could make sure there are no traps.
All right. Do. 34. Had to do some serious brain math.
There does not appear to be any trap.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
so we have previously established that fuck you counts as 3 bastards. So let that be recorded.
Zaraj has a passive perception of 20, so she's gonna be pretty deep in her notebook, but at a certain point, she's gonna realize nobody's passed me in a minute, and I'm kind of. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Hi. So much information. And then she's gonna realize that, oh, hey, look, there's 3 locks there, and I have 3 keys. So she'll inspect the locks to try to figure out which key goes where, if there's any, before she inserts it, if there's any indication of which one goes where.
All right, give me a investigation check.
Can I help with that?
Sure.
Okay, then I will.
That's a natural 20. So that means, because it doesn't automatically succeed, that is at a 21.
You will see that the locks have inscriptions on the back.
Yes.
They are written in the language of the primordial. You speak that, correct?
I do speak it. Speak primordial, which includes its 4 dialects of Ignan, Terran, Aquan, and Orin.
All right. The first lock says quench the thirst. The second lock says be the wave. And the third lock says be the water.
I want to look at the keys and see if there's any matching inscriptions or some type of indication of which one goes where.
Give me another investigation check.
19.
There are no inscriptions, but you will have an epiphany, Zaraj. These
Well,
keys
that'll-
are made from shell.
Yeah, abalone
You-
is a food. Right? Is
You-
that kind of where you were going?
No, you get
Oh.
one shot to open the keys, or the keys will break.
Son of a bitch.
Zaraj,
Yes.
perhaps the material the keys are made of have some deeper meaning to the priests who put these locks here. Do you have any knowledge of that?
John the player is gonna try to figure it out first before doing that history check tier, because I want to I want to play the game. Because in my mind, abalone is an edible. It is a food source, shellfish, mollusk. So I feel like that would kind of go with thirst, food, sustenance. Then you've got, I would assume pearl would be water. Pearls are made when they are filtering out water and sediment gets stuck in. And then the shell, black shell, waves, gets washed up on shore. Now that I've written down my guess, Tier, can I do an insight history or some type of check to try to figure out what order they go in based on what the clerics think?
Yeah, give me.
Or did you like on the player's realization and just going to go with the rule of cool?
Well, John, above board, John the player's realization got it.
All right. Abalone goes into thirst. Pearl goes into water. And shell goes into waves.
The locks fall away. As they do, you see a soft shimmer of blue as the magic that trapped the door dispels.
I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean SMART. For all my over 30 Simpsons fans.
Hey, I'm not even 30 yet, and I know that.
MOON, that spells smart.
All right, I will open the door.
I should have gone to school.
The door opens. The hallway that welcomes you splits, going to the left and to the right. Both are dark, empty, the sound of water dripping. The smell of the air that has not been disturbed in some time filling your nostrils.
Oh, it's going to be pungent for Zaraj.
Yes.
Everyone else is just like, oh, this is musty. Zaraj is like, ooh, this is worse than a romping night with Karak. Whew.
Sorry, that's musky, not musty. There's a difference. So I know it's just one letter, but
there's a lot more ass smell in the last one than in this one. This was more like cavey.
And as I was imagining the smells of Karak, I missed. Did you say if there was a light source in here or no?
There is no light source. It is dark.
Hey Karak, can you come up here and light the way?
Yes. Light. And I'll give Tasha's staff light. And then I'll head up to where Zaraj is. Did he? Did Tosh just call my acid cavernous? Is it?
No. No, I would never assume. I would never try to assume how deep your ass is.
Well, I appreciate that, I think.
Yeah, we are platonic friends. I think nothing more of you than as a deep companion in which we have shared many battles, and we have friendship bonded through a mutual of not dying together.
Oh, goody for you.
Hey, we have a connection in that we have also both kind of died, in the sense that we both don't have our original bodies anymore. That's cool.
Lena's just going to shake her head and in giant say, Oriana, give me patience. I do not understand these people.
And I have the same connection with you in that we don't understand things sometimes.
You understood what I said?
Yes, I have the ability to understand literally everything, as long as it's spoken aloud.
So in giant, again, she's going to say, so you're telling me I could have just been talking to you like this in a natural timbre the whole time and you didn't say anything?
Well, first of all, I didn't know that you spoke giant. First of all, did not know that you spoke giant, and I have to say, as somebody who speaks multiple languages, you have a very firm grasp on Common, and that's saying a lot because Common is very fucking confusing. I mean, what's the past tense version of cut? I mean, really, what is it? It's the same fucking word.
Yes, I have often said that Common is 3 languages in a trench coat mugging other languages for their words. Yes.
That's exactly what it is. But anyway, so if you ever want to just speak normally or just have a normal conversation and not feel like an outsider or ostracized, I'll happily translate for you and you could just speak your natural tongue.
Nyx is just going to pinch the bridge of her nose and shake her head and in Orcish say fucking hell.
I understood that one too.
And locks on. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Then everyone understands the words that are coming out of your mouth. At least if
For the audience at
everyone is
home,
me.
I just broke tear.
I need to rewatch that. I haven't seen it in years.
I wish they could all be California girls.
Moving on. What do we see down this hallway as we are having this conversation about us being able to understand different language?
To the left or to the right?
I don't know. They both look the same to me.
Left is best. Let's go left.
I do point my shield down both of them so we get, better illumination, see if we see any differences.
From your vantage point, they look identical. As you decide and commit to the left, stepping into the hallway, once you reach the 20-foot mark, you will hear behind you.
Tier, as we were walking in the hall, am I able to, before that happens, or as it's happening, mark kind of with a piece of chalk which way we came from?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Ziraj is just gonna kind of put a little tick mark with an arrow pointing back, so that way it's all right, find our way back.
I'm sorry, what just happened behind me? And he's gonna turn around.
There is a portcullis that is closed, blocking the hallway back to the entrance.
Ah, that's fun.
It keeps the interlopers from coming forward.
Yes,
We
because
already
that's
killed them.
exactly because that's how a portcullis works usually.
Are you
I thought
sure
it was called
we are not?
portcullis.
Are you sure we are not the interlopers in this?
Oh no! I am of the faithful.
And it does not
I will-
anger your goddess that the rest of us are not.
Yeah, it's a field trip.
The primordials, they more care about not who is directly worshiping them. We are all one of the same universe. So as long as you are not there to disrespect, bring ruin to, or otherwise demonize them, then you were not considered an interloper, as long as your reasons for being here are pure. If you're here to steal and make profit of and advance, one way over another, then yes, you would be considered an interloper. I knew that those 3 were interlopers because they didn't know who temple they were in.
Yeah,
And
but they
you
could have
don't-
just been here for shelter, not as thieves.
Yes, but they also attacked us.
Well, if someone walked into your room unannounced and you had no idea who they are, would you attack them?
When I pled for peace and trying to go through, they did not know who we were dealing with and showed no signs of backing down. Plus, they had were the keys on them or on their person or in the room here?
They were on them.
Yes. Plus, they had the keys, which means that they were trying to advance forward. But not knowing the tenants, they were missing a key. Again, faithful.
Yes, they hadn't even made it past the eating lock.
Temple of the gods. As long as you are not trying to, desecrate.
I mean, if you twist it, someone could say that's why we're here.
Yeah, stealing
Yes.
an object to change literally the world is not really the most neutral thing that we could
No,
be
it's
doing right
actually
now.
we are here for a neutral reason. We are restoring balance. The scales are tipping one. If Angramora is here on the left, and the world and the world is it's going too far left, and so why we are here is to reset those scales to a neutral balance of good and evil. Everything is in harmony. One cannot exist without the other. I am not blind that there is not evil in the world, but without evil there is no good. By very definition, you have to have evil to define good. And so I
yes.
want to set the world in harmony.
Balance.
Keep the
Also-
forces from overrunning.
Our
It is why I am
coming here
gray.
to do this. Our coming here to do this was foretold, and so we are expected, as it were.
I am not
Sorry,
red
you
or
mentioned-
blue, I am gray. Right in the middle.
No, you are. I mean, of course you're gray. I mean,
Literally gray, yes.
but man, you bringing up all the different realms makes me think of Edfira.
Maybe we'll
The
find
sooner
our
we
way
get
back.
this done, the sooner we can get there to rescue her. So let's get moving.
And with that, we switch to Angramora, to a dining room. Opulence manifested. The perfection in the place setting, the shining of the silverware, the beautiful candelabra. We will find Venfira with Alishon.
In her typical fashion, she's probably sitting kind of slouched in her chair. Not very ladylike.
You have not touched your food.
Maybe I'm not hungry.
That is fair.
So we're going to talk about this or what?
That is why we are here.
All right, then. So I already told you, I have no interest in helping this fucking Zakez.
Yes, you have. But I feel you have more to say.
You want me to be your queen, right?
Yes.
I want to know exactly what that entails. And yeah, I know, ruling Angramora, blah, blah, blah.
That's what it entails. Ruling Angramora.
No, the being your queen part. Queen of Angramora, yeah, I get it. Ruling Angramora. What part do you play in all this?
You will be my wife. I will be your husband.
And you're not going to try some backstabbing bullshit, right?
There must be a queen on the throne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't answer my question.
I am not here to back. If I wished to stab you in the back, I would have already stabbed you in the back. If I wanted you dead, I would have already cut your throat and laughed as your corpse bled out.
Sure, you understand why I'm not exactly trusting.
I do. I do. But consider this. I have been honest with you from the beginning. I have not lied. I have not tried to deceive you in any way. Can you say that of the others? Of any others in your life?
Can think of a couple I think might have been genuine with me. She's gonna kind of slip her hand down in her lap, wrap her right hand around the thumb that has the ring and slip her thumb out of it so that Gangriella can't hear.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Mr. I'm So Honest.
Okay.
How did you know where to find me?
Why Gangriella?
Excuse me?
Gangriella. She wants you to be queen as well. Although I think her motives are a little more nefarious than mine. I think she wants the corporeal form that you hold so that she can once again walk among this realm. But her power is weak for now.
So that's how you knew where I'd be.
That's how I knew to get you where I needed you to be. Yes.
I want a contract.
And you want this contract to say?
I want it to be the binding type. You stab me in the back, you fucking die.
Very well.
And I want 3 days back on the material plane to wrap up loose ends.
Okay.
Seriously?
Is that all it demands?
She's gonna kind of cross her arms like she's thinking about something. I want a wedding present.
And what would you like as your wedding present?
The head of Antivar Levray.
Interesting. And these things will satisfy you to be my queen.
I want the Shadow Realm to leave the material plane alone. Like we talked about before. And those people I've been traveling with, I want them left alone. They're fucking up the Nightmare Realm's plans, and I like it. Oh, and that bitch Lilith, I don't want her here. I want her banished from our realm.
My, you have a lot of demands. I will take what you ask under advisement. I will consider it. And I will let you know in the morning.
Fair.
If I agree, I will give you 3 days. But understand, if you do not return, I will come claim what is mine. And those that you ask to be left alone will be left in a not nice state.
And you'll give me a way to get back here without a problem then.
Of course.
Then I guess I'll see you in the morning.
I guess we shall. He will stand and rise and leave the room.
As soon as he's out of the room, she's going to slip that ring back on her thumb. And telepathically, hey, Gangriella, I got a question for you.
Yes.
How did that shitstick brother of yours know where to find me?
I told him.
And why would you do that?
Because I wanted you here so you could kill him and bring me back.
Interesting.
You don't want to be queen. I do.
And how would I make you queen again?
He has my body.
Let me think on it.
What do you mean, think on it?
You can't exactly go into something half-cocked. You got to plan things out.
My God, you're considering his offer.
Why wouldn't I? I've spent my entire life getting dicked over and everyone telling me who to be and what to do.
You will feel sharp pain as something tries to penetrate you. I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Oh, looking at the wrong character sheet. That is an unnatural 20.
You will feel this force trying to dominate your will. Gangriella exerting her energy as she tries to take over. But you are stronger. and push her away. And we find ourselves back in the Temple of Uwe.
Spicy. That was spicy. That is all I have to say.
Badass Venfira. Mm-hmm.
Bro, she's a little bird that just learned how to fly, and there are too many scary things. Oh, spicy. Anyway, we back.
You are standing in the hallway, the portcullis behind you closed, the hallway before you looming.
Well, there's nowhere else to go.
Onward.
You travel for several minutes. Perception checks, please.
Is it based on smell?
No, it's not.
Don't fuck me, you stud.
8. Lena is clearly still confused about the field trip because she doesn't see a field here.
So, did anybody get higher than a 15?
I did.
Zarash.
You're going upward. There's an incline to the hallway. 5 minutes, turn to 10 minutes. The hallway seems to be never ending. And then you will come to a grand sight. There is large double doors made of pearl, engraving on them storm clouds with lightning dancing on water. There are 2 statues, once more those primordial androgynous images of Uwe. This time the tridents are in the attack position.
What do you think, Siraj? Is this one calling for lightning?
Let's see. Do you have a way of doing a little bit of lightning?
Yes, I believe I do.
Because I feel like this is talking about the waved's tenant. She is standing against the shores of injustice and eroding them.
So, would water be better than lightning?
She's got storm
knows?
clouds. Let's.
Is there even a lock on the door?
Give me a perception check.
16.
There is not.
Hey, Karak.
Yes.
Is that door magic?
Does Karak have that spell prepared today?
Does anyone have a water skin with some water in it?
Lena will pull a water skin from her belt, hand it or hold it out to Tosh, and at the same time hold up her other hand and cast Detect Magic.
Oh, good, because I didn't have it ready.
Your eyes shimmering for a moment as the magic in the world becomes blue to your vision only. Seeing the bits and baubles on your companions first, the door glow. You know instantly it is a transformative magic.
There is a transformative magic on the door.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way, for... I'll just need it for a moment. He'll
Are you gonna
borrow the
splash
water.
the door?
Yes, it was exactly my idea. We had to give water and nourish things, so I was just going to go. And he'll, as he's saying this, he'll
Wait.
flash the door. He caught him in mid motion. He can't stop.
The door will glow blue softly. The images, the engravings of the waves will begin to move on the door.
Oh,
Neat
well,
trick.
I pull out my hammer and I walk up to the door and I'm going to hit the door and divine strike it, imparting a small amount of lightning damage onto the door.
The lightning that is engraved will begin to dance as if it is striking. As it strikes the water, you will see cracks begin to form in the pearl. Slowly, the doors will part, opening inward, revealing a room. Approximately, it's in the shape of a octagon. It is 30 by 30 by 30 by 30, 30 feet in all directions from center. There is at the center of the room an altar. Upon this altar is a book and 3 gemstones the size of softball. On the left and right of the room, in silent sentinel, statue of mighty warriors holding lightning bolts.
I don't think we should touch this stuff in the center.
Here's your water skin back, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was doing something stupid, or what we would call a dumbass move, and it turned out pretty well. So things are looking up. Those are terrifying.
Lena,
Yes, sir.
as the tech magic lasts for 10 minutes, as you look into the room, the statues, the altar, the gemstones in the book all glow blue. The statues with transformative magic, the book and the gemstones with admiration.
There's magic on these statues, this altar and book. The statues are much like the door, but the book and the altar, that is, what is the word in common? She'll look over at Tosh. How do you say abjuration in common?
Of course, naturally. That's abjuration for all of you who don't speak giant.
Yes, that is the word. Abjuration magic. I believe we should proceed cautiously.
Are there any doors besides the one we went through?
You do not see any.
So abjuration is protection magic, generally speaking. So they are protected. Perhaps we should go and look at the book and see if we can. I feel like this is one of those, if you pick the wrong gem, you bring the statues to life and they try to kill you.
Are
Yes.
all of the gems spherical?
They are.
Okay.
Do any of them look like they fit with our Heartstone?
They do not.
Or are they all identical?
They are all identical.
Okay.
And none of them glow, correct?
Yeah, they glow along with the book. They
glow with the book.
glow with the
Gotcha.
admiration.
All right, let's read the book from a non-touching distance.
Let it be recorded the words of High Priest Jebediah on this day 1321, the first counting, you would know it is now 1339, the second counting. As the waves crash against the beach, as they destroy the shores of injustice, we too must bash against the waves to prove ourselves worthy to Uwe. Those that would enter the temple proper must prove their worth, lest the interloper, the crypt robber, and those that would see injustice and imbalance find their way to our most holy of holies. Place the stones upon the ground and summon forth your trial to see the glory of Uwe.
All right. I will abide by the words of Jebediah. And I will take the middle stone and I will place it on the ground in front of me.
You will hear what sounds like cracking. The door resealing and reforming behind you.
Wait a second. I was told we're not allowed to touch those things. Why? How come Zaraj is allowed to touch those things?
Because Zaraj knows better than me.
Zaraj actually reads. Zaraj read the book.
It's
If
true.
the book
I
said
do.
touch the thing, then he touches the thing. I trust Zaraj, or she touches the thing. I trust Zaraj, having read the book, is doing what the book said to do.
Fine. I've read a lot of books in my life, too.
But did you read that one?
No, no one asked me to.
All right then.
No one asked me to. I just took the initiative.
That's not my bag, Zaraj. That's not my thing.
I was really waiting for Tyr to be like, end roll initiative when I said that. All right. Anyways, it was cracking.
The door resealed. That was the cracking noise.
Okay.
The pearl door resealed. Because you only put one on the ground, correct?
Yeah. I started with the middle one. And then I will go and I'll kind of form like it'll eventually be like a kind of like a triangle because I can only have 3. I'll take 10 feet from the first one I placed down. The next one.
Okay.
And then if nothing happens with that, I will take the final one and put it another 10 feet so that they are 10 foot equidistant from each other, creating a triangle shape on the ground, and I will stand in the middle.
Standing in the middle, you feel awash with warm energy as they begin to glow. You will see an image appear, an elder man, hunched with age, holding a beautiful golden trident as a walking stick. His head bald, his eyes carrying the wisdom of age. It is time for the trials. Speak your name.
Am I the only one seeing this, or does everyone see it?
Everyone sees it.
Okay.
Akatosh, hero of time and prince of the Sword of Hope. I think.
I am the one in the middle, and I am Zaraj, scholar of the primordials.
I am Karak, Shadow Stalker, of the Tuskspire tribe, priest of Lamergosh, goddess of storms.
I am Lina, Mercy Giver, Kitanalio, of the Ragnacorn Mountains, a paladin of the goddess Oriana, keeper of balance and bringer of mercy.
Nyx Shadow Stalker, haver of a past most tumultuous.
Pages of the book will turn. You can hear the sound of a quill on paper scribing as your names appear in the book with the descriptions that you gave. The pages will turn again. Images, beautifully drawn, of each of you will appear. The earth will swallow the 3 stones halfway, the glow beginning to fade, as you will begin to hear the cracking of stone. The statues, the stone that encased them falling away as 2 storm giants step from their pedestal, blades raised high. I need everyone to roll initiative and join me in Owlbear Rodeo.
Bum.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Oh shit, I gotta find the map. Where's the map? There it is. Mama. Dun, 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 dun.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Do.
This map is brought to you by Tier.
Nice map, Tier.
Thank you.
How tall is this room?
This room is approximately 20 feet tall. All right. Karak, initiative, please.
2.
Nyx,
On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, 23.
Tosh,
I got an 11.
Zaraj,
18.
Lena,
Lena also has an 18.
All right, Nyx, you will start out.
Is the old man still there?
Nope.
Okay, well, I
Hold on,
guess.
I need to adjust something right quick
Okay.
because Zaraj was up here. The rest of y'all can be wherever, but Zaraj had specifically gone to the altar.
I guess that leaves this to be a trial of combat?
Yes.
She will shrug and just move a little bit closer to the one to the party's left, which would be number 1,
All right.
since they're just out of reach.
And that is that your turn?
Yeah.
That will bring up Lena.
Lena is going to strike the butt of her axe into the ground, speaking in giant. Oriana, protect them. And she's going to cast Beacon of Hope. The spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range. In this case, it is the members of the party. For the duration, each target will have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regain maximum hit points possible from any healing given.
Oh, well, that's not bad. That's not much.
Beacon of Hope is
Wisdom
clutch.
saves, death saves, max healing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Beacon
because
of
of
Hope
my
is
aura, because of my auras, everybody who is within 10 feet of me is immune to being charmed or frightened.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Zaraj.
All right. 70 feet. What's the distance on this? I gotta move. Just. All right. Where are you? 60 feet. So I gotta move. All right. I'm gonna move 10 feet closer to the one on the right, which is number 2. So that I'm within 60 feet, 50 feet. That works. and I'm going to need a DC. What is it? 20 Wisdom save, and it's still a woe day, so I'm going to woe this. Oh, it's on the floor, so I'm not even going to look at it. Take 5 off of your roll.
Okay.
That dice is in the abyss.
That is a failure.
Great. This storm giant starts shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and shrinking until it is a frog. And I look at Nyx and I say, "Don't kill it. We leave it be for the time being."
All right.
And then I will starry form Archer, and I will pop a shot at the other one, number 1, on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 20 just hits.
Great. 8, 4, 12, 17 points of radiant damage.
All right. 17 points of radiant damage. The first storm giant turning into a frog, then the arrow blasting the second one. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
That will bring up Posh. You're muted, Tosh.
Yes. So it seems as though you did not tell don't attack the frog one to Tosh. However, seeing this turned into a frog, it doesn't really matter. He's going to charge at the other... Ooh, I may not be able to get there.
I mean, Tosh also remembers what happened last time, that she polymorphed something and we killed it right away.
I believe that was when Scrimp... Yeah.
It was with Scrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could somebody do me a wonderful favor and measure from me to the number 1 and tell me if that's greater than 55?
You were at 65 feet.
F. That is a bummer.
That is a bummer.
Well then, in that case, Tosh is going to spend a key point to do Step of the Wind. That will double... Oh wait, hang on. I can take the dash as a bonus action, which means I can double my movement speed, and my jump distance is doubled. So he's going to be cool and run all the way over to this giant animated statue, and he's going to be like, Kia! And then he's going to attack with his regular action.
Alrighty.
So, coming from his quarterstaff, the first swing is a 13.
That will miss.
The second staff will be a 26.
That hits.
Heck yeah. 4. 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage, and I will then also spend another key point to make him try and do a con saving throw of DC 16 to see if he's stunned.
He is fine.
Damn. And that is my turn.
That will bring up the storm giant's turn. Number 2 doing nothing as he's a frog. He'll and hop towards Ziraj.
I'm going to call that one John. It is Frog John.
Frog John. The second one will swing his great sword at you, Tosh. $33.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
That is 30 points of damage. Slashing
Oof.
damage. Second attack. 22.
That will also hit.
18 points of slashing damage.
How many? Sorry.
18.
Thank you.
All right, that will bring up Karak. You're muted, Karak.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna haul my orcish bottom that way. Can't quite make it all the way there, but that's fine. I can get next to Tosh. And I'm gonna be real sad because this room is big enough for me to call lightning in. Finally, we're in a room big enough for that, and they're fucking storm giants. And I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure they are really cool with lightning damage, and they won't care as much. So that limits me a whole lot.
They were literally holding lightning bolts in the description.
Yeah, like, but you know, I was okay. So
What? Playing something that lightning and thunder doesn't hurt? What?
I know, right? But you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna cast. I haven't used this spell in a hot fucking minute. And we're gonna upcast it at like 6th. I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
All right.
Now that won't affect them right now. They don't have to make a. They have to start their turn in it, and that's when they will make their saving throw. Yeah, and that is, and I get to choose. Okay, yeah. So my Spirit Guardians appear to be orcs riding wargs, and they appear to be made of lightning, but they do radiant damage. So just because they appear to be made of lightning doesn't mean they do actually lightning damage. So yeah, there are a bunch of orcish warg riders circling spectrally around me in a 15-foot radius around me. So that should put him well within. And anyone that I don't designate, I designate everyone in the party as friendly. And I'm going to designate the frog as friendly too, because yeah, I don't want to hit the frog. Frogs are friendly. Storm giants are not. That's a frog. If it
Frogs
turns
are
into
friend,
a storm
not
giant,
food.
it becomes unfriendly. Yeah, and I think that is my turn.
I think you're muted, Tyr.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That will bring up Nyx with Lena on deck.
You're muted, Alice.
Sorry. Everyone's muted. Now that Nyx has got at least halfway to it, she can go the rest of the halfway for that good old stabbing times
All right.
with her rapier. That is 17 plus 9 would be 26.
That will hit.
Alrighty. And since it is otherwise engaged, gonna do all the big damage. If I don't lose any dice. So 12. 16, 18, 20, 22, 26. Wait, where did my D8 go? Oh, there it is. Haha. Yeah, 26 total.
26 points of damage with the stibbity stab. Very cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, that will bring up Lena with Zaraj on deck.
All right. Well, I only have 30 feet of movement, but I heard Zaraj say, "Don't kill the frog." So I am simply going to, or Lena is simply going to, move her 30 feet. Not much else she can do. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use dash as my action so that I can get the whole way there, and that'll be my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Zaraj with Tosh on deck.
Zaraj is first going to shoot her radiant arrow at number 1 that is getting gangbanged by the rest of the party. 28 to hit.
28 hits.
And that'll be 13 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And that was her bonus action. So for her action Jackson, she's going to do a 3rd level guiding bolt. So again, 28 to hit.
28 hits.
For, what is that? I'm going to just have the digital roller do it for me. 26 points of radiant, and the next attack against it has advantage. And that is her turn, because she is keeping the other one locked down in Frogtown.
All right. That will bring up Tosh.
Seeing the golden fluttering light from the guiding bolt, Taj is going to take this as the advantage to strike against this storm giant. Sorry, my app decided to close. So he's going to take this first swing with his quarterstaff at advantage. Here it comes. As soon as it loads. Wonderful thing. Thank you, technology. And roll. It is a 26.
26 hits.
All right, for 5 magical bludgeoning damage, and we'll spend another key point for that DC 16 con saving throw.
Is good.
Dang, he is really just taking the blows right to the leg. All right, here comes his second attack. Ooh, that's a 14.
That will miss.
Okay, and then his he's going to spend another key point to go into that patient defense again, so that he is taking the dodge action as a bonus action. And that is my turn as Tosh.
All right. The storm giant will roar. Its empty hand closing, a rock appearing as he hurls this large bowling ball sized stone at the frog.
Son of a bitch.
Doesn't that damage carry over though?
It does.
Hell yeah.
Do I have a reaction? Nope.
Yeah, what about my sentinels over here?
What?
Is there any sentinels over here can stop this?
The what is the armor class of a frog? I'm sure that's not high.
Look, there's no way I can stop a boulder being thrown at a frog. I do have the ability, but it has to be at me.
Since this is a poly frog.
It's an 11 armor class.
Yeah, but this is
I
a
rolled
Zaraj special, so it's an armor class of 170,000.
No.
Wait, Lena, don't you have you have Shield Master, right? Can you interpose?
I cannot intercept because the frog is more than 5 feet from me.
Damn it! Yeah. Okay.
No
I
one
was
told her to
grasping
go.
at straws.
No one told her to go protect the frog. They said don't kill the frog.
Yeah.
The second one coming out of the polymorph spell, roaring in rage, its hand grasping a lightning bolt, throwing it in between Tosh and Karak. I need Nyx, Tosh, Karak, and Lena to please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, the great thing is that it has a hit point of 1. So the storm giant took the majority of that carryover damage. Because I'm sure the rock did more than 1 point.
Yes. All right, Rock.
15.
That will be 54 points of lightning damage.
Motherfucker.
Nyx,
27 plus evasion.
you are fine. Posh,
21 plus evasion.
you are fine. Lena,
This is gonna hurt because I rolled a 5.
54 points of lightning damage. That will bring up Karak.
All right. Oh wait. Storm Giant number 1. They just went, right?
Yes.
Did they go? Yeah. They need to make a Wisdom saving throw. Where is it? Spiritual Guardians.
I'll go ahead and before you give me the DC, I'll go ahead and tell you what I rolled. I rolled a 21.
Okay, they make it. It's okay. I still take half damage. Do I want to pump that? Yeah, I'm gonna pump it. I'm gonna blow a Channel Divinity, and I'm going to make it be max damage.
What type of damage? I thought you could only do thunder damage with your Channel Divinity.
No. This is. Oh, you're right. I can't. That's not a thunder. You're absolutely right. So I'll just roll for it because this is radiant damage. That's cocked. Damn it. Again. All right. So that is 7, 15, 17, 21, 25, and is 33 divided by half is 16 points of radiant damage.
All right.
So that was on their turn that occurs. So then it is my turn. I was gonna move, but now the other one is in play, and I want to make sure he can't get too close to us without taking damage. So I'm gonna. No, you know what? I am gonna move because I'm more effective if I get up close. I can at least bonus action. No, you know what? I'll save that. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm gonna do a thing, Tier. I'm gonna do a weird thing. Can I get weird?
Okay.
Having just taken a buttload of lightning damage and really not liking it, I want to attempt to modify a spell.
Okay. How are you attempting to modify it?
I want to attempt to modify the 3rd level spell Protection from Energy into Mass Protection from Energy, and cast it on everyone on my party that is within range. Now, I looked into this. Mass spells are 2 spell casting levels higher than their counterpart spell, so that would make this a 5th level spell to cast. And I know by your table rules, we have to make an arcane check to see if I can do that, right?
Yep. Make an Arcana check. It's going to be a high DC.
Yep. Don't fuck me, you stud.
So you need a 21.
Well, I rolled a 15, and my Arcana is a 0, so that's not going to work.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. That's my turn. I guess, because I guess that counts as my action.
Correct.
Bonus action. I'm going to cast 2nd level. You want 2nd level? Yeah, I do. No, I'll cast it at third. I'll cast a third level spiritual weapon. Oh, wait. Oh no, spiritual weapon is one of those stupid ones that it's only every 2 levels that you get a bonus at it. So I'll just cast it at second level. Because there's no difference in second and third. Why it's even there, I don't know. And I'm gonna drop the spiritual weapon. The range on that is 60 feet. Get it there? Nope, it's an 80-foot distance from me to him, so I can put it 60 feet away from me. So it'll just be there for the next time. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. I will bring up Nyx.
Making sure I'm not muted. Going for the tried and true. Does an unnatural 20 hit?
Unnatural 20 hits.
Yay! And again, because she is not being directly targeted, I get to roll all the dice. As long as I don't drop any of them. $18, 20, 21, 22, 25, 30. That would be 32 points of damage.
All right. The rapier finding a chink in the armor, sliding deep, the creature growling. Ah!
That's her turn.
That is your turn. That will bring up Lena with Siraj on deck.
All right. Well, she's up there, so I guess it's time to swing an axe. Let's see. 23.
23 hits.
All right. We're going to do 13 points of slashing and 8 points of radiant. Second swing. That's also 23.
That hits.
So that is 14 points of slashing and 6 points of radiant. And I believe that be Lena's turn.
All right. That'll bring up Siraj. Tosh on deck.
So this modifying spells. I didn't know this was a thing.
You need to watch Cast Guidance more often.
Yeah, it's so early in the morning for me on the West Coast now.
Oh shit.
I
I just realized I should
have
get
a
a
spell
contract.
prepared that it doesn't quite work against giants, and that is Hold Person. Seeing as they are big bipedal giant people, can I modify that into the equivalent, which would be Hold Monster?
You can. So what would happen, how this works, for our new people, for those people that don't watch Cast Guidance, you'll make an Arcana check. If the Arcana check is successful, it will be a high DC. Then on your next turn, you can cast a spell that you are creating a spell on the fly to cast.
So I wouldn't be casting it when I'm trying to create it. It
That
would
is
be
correct.
next.
You are trying to create it.
Got it. Would that then give it to me permanently or no?
Depending on how high you get above the DC.
Because it's not normally on the druid list, but it does exist.
Right. Right.
Okay. And it doesn't waste the spell slot if I fail, right?
Correct.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because you're not actually casting it this round.
Got it.
You're trying
You
to
know
imagine
what?
how it works.
I feel lucky. I'm feeling lucky. So I would like to attempt seeing what Karak has just attempted to do has inspired Ziraj because she thinks that she should have the ability to hold any creature, not just humanoids. So I would like to attempt to learn / modify hold person into hold monster.
All right, make the Arcana check.
All right, I've got 3 d20s here. Which one do I trust? You've been good to me tonight, Purple Heart. Arcana's +6. Does a 22 work?
You will be able to cast it on your next turn. Yes,
Yeah.
Is it enough to memorize it?
it is not.
Okay. That'll be something I will talk to you more about outside in character about trying to learn how to do it for the future.
All
But
right.
in this moment, next round.
All right. So that'll bring up Tosh.
Whipping his head around, seeing that no one is going to go save the Mama Luxodon, Tosh is going to use a key point to use Step of the Wind to use Disengage as my bonus action. He is then going to basically rule of cool, basically do a backflip over Karak, and then use the dash action to get all the way over to the other creature, the other storm giant, to basically be the last line of defense for Ziraj.
Bud?
Hey, we out here. I gotta do something, buddy. And that's his whole turn. He does a backflip, and when he lands at the backflip, he just takes off running towards this thing.
All right. The storm giants are up. Number 1, once again, will slam a thunderbolt, or this time, because number 2 did it before, will slam a lightning bolt down on the ground. I need Lena, and Karak to make a dexterity saving throw. Karak.
Dirty 20.
All right, that will be 22 points of lightning damage. Wait, is that right? No, 27 points. Sorry. Me and math are hard. Nyx.
I didn't need to know that.
I was
Sorry,
going to say,
bad
what does
joke.
math have to do with what's going on in your pants, bud?
That would be a 24 plus evasion.
You're fine. And Lena.
It's gonna hurt. I got 12.
54 points of damage.
Yep. And it occurred to me, sorry, right there at the beginning of Raj's turn, then I realized I wasn't muted when I started mumbling to myself. I should have had to make a well, I don't think I can even roll high enough to have successfully made a con save, because Beacon of Hope is concentration. So that is dropped at the moment.
Okay.
54 points of damage.
This one, the second storm giant will take an attack of opportunity as it charges Raj from Akatosh. Go ahead, Akatosh.
Yeah. Let's take a swing with my quarterstaff. That would be really cool. Oh. I am gonna spend my last 2 key points to use focused aim to boost it by 4. So it goes from a 15 to a 19.
Nope. Armor class is 20.
Damn. Well,
The
that's
massive sword coming down at Uzuraj. The first hit, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit.
Right. That'll be 30 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Second attack.
It'll be 15.
29.
29 to hit.
Yes.
Yep, that'll hit.
I dropped the dice on the floor. I'll have to get it later.
It's going around, apparently.
That one die is in the abyss. I've given up on finding it.
27 points of slashing damage.
All right, so 27. All right. Cool.
It will then make a huge stomp, a loud thundering boom. I need a Constitution saving throw from Tosh and Zarad.
Con save is a dirty 20.
25.
All right. You will both take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, so half that.
And that will bring up Karak.
I need number one to make a 19 wisdom save.
Did you make your concentration check on that?
Is
Isn't that a con spell?
Let me make sure. Let me double check. It is a con. Yep, you're right. I took 22, right?
Yep.
So that would be an 11.
Yep.
No, I took 27.
So
that's
13.
13. I roll a 19.
All right.
And I have Warcaster, so I actually got advantage on it. But anyway.
Rolled an 18 on the save.
All right, so he's taking full damage this time, which is that's an 8. That's a 7, so that's 15, and that one is also a 7, so that's 22, and 5 is 27, and 3 is 30, and 4 more is 34 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty.
Yeah. All right. I don't have that. So, yeah, fuck these guys. I'm upcasting at 5th level Banishment. That gets me 2 targets. They're both within 60 feet of me. I need both of them to make a Charisma 19 saving throw, please.
First one, Charisma +4. That is a 9, so he will be banished. Second one, Dirty 20.
Okay, he made it.
Number 1 disappears.
All right, and then I'm gonna take my movement, and I'm going to move behind Lena, and say as I do so, as long as I can maintain concentration for a minute, that one's not coming back.
Then I will be your shield.
And that's the end of my turn. Oh wait, no, it's not. Bonus action. I move my little hammer up, and it swings at the at the storm giant, and that is a 19 plus things to hit. 19 plus 11, 30.
All right, 30 hits.
And it does 6 plus 5, 11 points of force damage.
All right.
So next to the giant, does it look like one of those teeny tiny jeweler's hammers from the cartoons?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Give me just a second. I need to check something right quick, spell-wise. Okay, cool. I needed to check banishment. All right. That will bring up Nick.
Alrighty. Nyx is going to move up 30 feet. Even if she dashed, she wouldn't be able to make it all the way there, so she's just gonna move as close as she can without too much effort for now. That's it.
All right. Lena.
Lena promised Karak she would be his shield, and so that is what she's going to do. She's going to take a defensive stance with her shield up and guard Karak.
All right. Ziraj.
This would be our modified hold person and the hold monster. So looking up that spell, I would need a wisdom saving throw. And of course, I'm going to woe it. So knock 4 off of your roll.
By subtracting 4, that gives me a dirty 20.
If it meets, it beats. So it does not. I have to work on the spell a little bit more. But that would be a 5th level, I believe, is what that spell is. Let me just double. Yeah, it's a 5th level spell. So I will mark that I had used the slot. Damn. But I still have a bonus action. Oops, wrong one. So we're gonna pop a couple shots, or not couple, a shot of the radiant arrow. Since I'm flanking, it'll be a straight roll since it's a ranged attack. A 26 to hit.
6 hits.
For 15 points of radiant damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Tosh.
Hey, now you can't just step around me and just think that you're going to get away. He steps up onto the frost giant. 2 attacks. The first one is a 17.
17 does not hit.
The second one swing is an 18.
18 does not hit.
And since I am a martial artist, I can take a bonus action when I make a regular thing to do an unarmed strike. Or a monk weapon. So it's a unarmed strike as a bonus action. So I'm making a bonus action unarmed strike to try and punch him.
All right.
And for some reason, that is a 25.
That hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right. That one is banished for now. I'll bring up the next one. Going after Ziraj. 2 big swings of the blade. 25 to hit.
Yep.
That is 22 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Next attack.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Hits.
That is 21 points of slashing damage.
All right. I will have it, and I am sitting okay.
And I need
I'm weathering the storm, if you will.
I need Ziraj and Tosh to make a con save.
23.
That's 25 for me.
All right, so you'll both take 15 points of thunder damage.
Thunder?
Thunder.
It was bludgeoning last time. Or is there a different attack?
Different attack.
Okay. So 15. I thought it was
All
the
right.
stop again.
No, this is claps. Thunder
He's
clapping.
the mash cheeks at us.
Yep, he's clapping them cheeks, baby. Karak, you're up.
Oh, my eyes. I just saw a storm giant twerking. Dear. All right, let's see. How are we doing here? Far am I away from people?
Now I kind of want to see somebody draw that.
Welsh Turk, there you go. Art prompt. We want a twerking storm giant.
And yeah, all right. I guess Yeah. All right. I'm gonna cast. Guiding Bolt at 4th level.
All right.
And that is a 17 plus 11 is a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
And that is almost all of the D6s. So if they all go into the tower. Oops, if they all come out of the tower. All right. Sucks to be this guy. That's a 6 and a 6 and a 6. So that's 18. And a pair of 5s is 28, and 3 and a 1 is 4, and 28 is 32 points of radiant damage. And he is now glowing for the next person to hit him with advantage.
Yep. That will bring. Is that your turn?
No, and because I know Tosh is going to get advantage anyway, the next person to hit him is going to be my my spiritual weapon, which is right there as a bonus action, and that is 18 plus 11 is 29 to hit.
That hits.
I didn't even roll with advantage. But that's a nat 20. So that will be 8 and 8 plus. What is my bonus on that? Is do I get one? Plus 5. So 8 and 8 is 16, and 5 is 20. Blackjack. Force damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
That'll bring up Nyx.
All right. And does this guy have advantage on him still, or is that gone because of the spiritual
That's
weapon?
gone.
Okay. Well, Nyx is going to bonus action using cunning action to dash all the way up to the guy. That way she can still attack with a good old stub. That is 15 plus 9 is 24? Yeah, 24.
24 hits.
Yay! And because she's new, I get to use all the dice. Well, new to this guy. That is 6, 12, 18, 21, 29.
All right. 29 points of damage.
Oh, nope. It's 30. There was a d6 I skipped over.
All right. 30 points of damage. Nice. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
That will bring up Lena.
Lena is doing as asked and acting as Korok's shield still.
All
so
right.
she will not abandon her post.
Okay. That will
Though
be your turn.
Though she will call out to him. I am quite hurt if you can spare the spell slot. If not, I completely understand.
I got you. Above table, you should take the dodge action since you're not attacking anything.
Oh, can I? I'm not a rogue. I can?
Anyone can.
Yeah, it's part of an action.
Sweet. Then in that case,
Rogues can take it as a bonus action.
Well, in that case, yeah, dodge will be my action.
All right. That will bring up Tosh. No, Ziraj. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, I will, because Ziraj is not the world's best punching bag. I will bonus action Misty Step. Let me go ahead and mark that. Bink. And that's my once a day of that. And how far is this group? 60 feet. So I will go halfway to the other group.
For those listening, not watching, Ziraj, where did you Misty
Huh?
step to?
I
For
did
those who are
Misty Step.
listening, huh?
That's what I'm working on. Is I'm
Okay.
Misty stepping towards the other group. So I was able to get halfway, and then I'll use my movement to walk over to the group. So that'll be towards, if up on my top of my screen is north, I'm Misty stepped towards the southwest. And then, so that was a bonus action, and then as an action, I will. Let's see. Do I wanna? I can't do a leveled spell, and I can't do a second bonus action. So I will just produce a flame at the storm giant that I was once standing next to. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Dirty 20 hits.
All right. And what's produce flame? Is that 8s or 6s? 3d8. 8, 10, 14 points of fire damage.
All right.
As
He
I
is
go,
susceptible to fire damage.
he's susceptible to fire damage.
Well, he's not immune.
Got it. Okay, got it. But not vulnerable. Got it.
Not vulnerable, no.
I was
He
like,
can do it.
ooh. Good. Yes.
All right, is that your turn?
That is my turn. Movement,
All right.
action, bonus.
Tosh.
I'm gonna keep smacking this thing, because one day it's gonna pay attention to me and stop trying to clap its cheeks at me. Hiya! First attack. A 16.
Misses.
A second attack. Ooh, that's a 23.
That will hit.
For 4 magical bludgeoning damage. And I will take my bonus action to do an unarmed strike. And again, a 27.
That'll hit.
For a total of 10 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Pay attention to me, you silly giant!
Is that your turn?
Yes.
This creature is focused on Ziraj because it polymorphed him into a frog. Or she did. Another lightning bolt slamming. I need Ziraj, Lena, and Karak. Dex save.
I didn't think this through.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. Come on, not sucky roll this time.
Lena,
Mm-hmm.
you took dodge action. That gives you advantage on dexterity-based saving throws.
Yes.
All right, Ziraj.
A 19.
Okay, that'll be 27 points of lightning damage.
All right, I will absorb elements of that. You said 27 points?
Yep. Lena.
24 and shield master evasion.
That'll be fine. Karak.
So I do have a question about Crocs because Lena was standing in front of him to block him, give him
area
cover.
of
Does that help
effect.
him at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Area of effect.
That was very nice.
Actually, I forgot about Lena's +3. So does a 22 change that number?
No, that was half. 27 was half.
Okay, cool.
Zaraj and I had the same roll, and plus the 3 from Lena. So I likewise will take. You say 27?
Yep. All right. So I need a concentration check. Bayanor or Karak. Wrong place. Wrong
Yep.
game.
Wrong day.
Wrong day.
All right, here we go. That's much better. 16 plus 3 plus 3 is, yeah,
Yep.
22.
Let's see.
Because I get advantage on that from Morecaster, plus I'm standing next to Lena, which is why I am standing next to Lena.
Yep. And that will bring up Karak.
Cool. All right. Ow. I am going to. Shit, I don't have any of those left. I can't do that. Can't do that. All right. Can I reach anybody but who's right next to me? Question. Nope. So yeah, I'm going to mass healing word. It will get the 3 of us who are standing right here. I'm casting it at 4th level. So that'll be me, Zaraj, and Lena. And everybody gets 14 hit points back.
Yay.
Yeah, I was gonna just do a cure wounds on Lena, but then we all got hurt bad.
I was coming over here to
Alright.
do a mass as well.
Is that your turn?
No, it is not, because I still have a bonus action. No, that is a bonus action.
That is bonus action.
That is a bonus action. Well, fuck. Yeah. I was prepared to use an action spell, and now I have an action. I'm gonna. What do I got left in the tank? Oh, I still got all of those. Yeah, I'm a 3rd level guiding bolt that fucker.
No. Bonus action can only cast cantrip after.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit, you are absolutely right. What do I got in the way of? I gotta be within 5 feet for that. Oh, that one. Well, no, that's 60 feet. I don't think I can reach him with anything I've got left. Yeah. Dodge.
All right. Dodge action. All right. That'll bring up Nyx.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
All right. Lena.
3 plus 9's not gonna do anything.
No.
She is still acting as Karak's shield, so I guess I will take the dodge action again.
Zaraj.
All right. Seeing that I was the intended target of that lightning bolt, she's going to move kind of back into the middle of the map between the 2 groups, between Lena and Karak and the giant with Nyx and Tosh. From there, she is. What do I have left? All right, I burned everything 5th and above. So what can I do it for? Lena, you're hurting pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
All right. As she was running past, she'll slap Lena on the ass and give her a 4th level cure wounds. Plus an additional D4. So you'll get 25 points back. And then from her resting spot away from everybody else, she's going to pop a shot at number 1, who is engaged with the other 2 compatriots.
I mean, number 2.
Sorry, number 2, yes. My apologies. 22 to hit. 9, 5, 14 points of radiant.
All right. He's starting to look hurt. That will bring up Tosh.
Tosh is gonna just pay attention to me, you stupid storm giant. My actions are loading, but he's gonna keep swinging on him with his quarterstaff. Oh.
What'd you roll?
A natural 1.
We will consult the fate bot. Go ahead and roll your damage, please.
That is 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
Nix, you'll take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As Tosh goes to swing, the creature smacking Tosh's side, his momentum carrying through and smacking you.
Ow, hey, what is with you and hitting me?
Sorry! Just stop standing so fucking close to me! That was the first one or the second?
Police
That was the
playing
first one?
background.
That was the first one.
Alright, here comes the second one. However, it seems that life has decided to shine on me because I have rolled a natural fucking 20.
Nice.
So max damage, right? So 1d8 plus 3 is 11 plus
No,
one
no, no,
more
no.
d.
So it's max die. So it's 1d8, so you get 8. Then you roll 1d8 and add that, and then add your modifier.
Okay, so 1d8 9 plus my modifier, which is 3, which is 12 magical bludgeoning damage.
He's looking hurt.
And then bonus action, I'm going to try and punch him. Because again, I can do that. Again, for some reason, this is a magical punch for 27 to hit.
7 will hit.
And 8 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right. That
And
will
that
bring up.
is me.
So Nick and Tosh. Let's see who it's going after. It's going after you, Tosh. Oh. Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
No.
Well, you wanted its attention.
Ah, perfect.
That is 69 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Hiya.
Second attack. Dirty 30.
That'll hit.
I thought you said 30-30 at first.
$21 points of slashing damage.
You said 21?
Yes. And that will bring up Karak.
Oh, fuck. Okay. You said this guy's looking really hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Fuck it. I'm gonna move. 75 feet to him, so I need to move 45 feet, which puts me. I don't want to be right next to Zaraj because that makes me a target. 45 feet gets me to. That's double check that distance. 30 feet. 30 feet. There. That is 50. I can do that. Okay, so I am going to use my action to dash to get to thereabouts. That puts me within 30 feet of the giant, and I am going to cast the 7th level spell bonus action Divine Word. I need a 19 charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma is a +4. That is a 22.
Well, fuck. So nothing happens. And all right, so I moved 45 feet to get to there. I have 60, so it leaves me 15 feet of movement left. Is that right? So I'm going to pull back to move back straight away from it to about there to give me a little more distance from it.
Okay.
It's my turn.
All right. That'll bring up Nyx.
Whatever verse number this is, same as the first.
By the way, he doesn't count as an elemental, does he?
No.
Or a fey or a fiend or celestial?
No.
Okay, just
Nope,
checking.
he's just a giant.
I didn't think so, but I needed to ask.
26.
26 hits.
Since it's still not paying attention to me, I get to roll all the dice again. It is 12, 14, 16, 18, plus 12 is 30 again.
How do you want to do it?
All the really big targets. Nyx is just mowing them down. Let's go like the with the frost giant, femoral artery.
All right. Quick flash. The creature falls lifeless, bleeding out. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That'll bring up Lena.
Oh right, we have to go through the full minute.
Lena sees that this creature has died, but she also knows that the other one is still somewhere. So she will move closer to Karak. Do you still need a shield?
Just in case, please, yes.
Then she will take position to protect Karak again and take dodge.
Zaraj.
Is Jebediah still there?
Nope. Give me an insight check, Zaraj. No. Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. 19... 25.
All right, Zaraj. You know that Karak banished one of these.
Yes.
You know that if this is its home plane of existence, it's
It comes
going to come
back.
back.
Right. I was going to check with Jebediah if that would satisfy Uwe, having banished one and slain the other. But it will come back. That I know. But I figured I might as well ask if they were there. So I will take this time. Let me pull up our hit points here. Who's hurting? Let me just ask that instead of me trying to load up the app.
Tosh is very hurt. I'm at about a third. Lena is at about 2/3.
Yeah, I'm
roughly.
much better now with the healing that I got.
All right. I think
you
all my
know where
mass
you're
healing
at?
is
And
all my mass healing is spent. Let me check here. I don't think I have.
Nyx is
heal
down
mass
about
healing.
10.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't prepare mass healing word. So we're gonna go next to Tosh then, and you can get slapped with that 4th level cure wounds.
Don't touch my butt, though.
But before doing so, I will chalice so I can get some back for myself. I'm gonna touch your butt.
Don't touch my butt. I just asked if you would not
Nope, I
touch
touched
my
your
butt,
butt.
Siraj.
Touched your butt.
That's very
You're gonna
rude.
get 32 back because my moon sickle.
You're
I'm
lucky
gonna
that I'm feeling so weak.
11 and math 16 for myself through my chalice. All right. That is my turn.
Siraj, never go ass to trunk.
My body, my choice.
Also, I asked you not to touch my butt. Specifically.
Consent is important.
Thank you for the health. That's why I said you're lucky I'm not feeling so well. Otherwise, I would have clocked you in the back of the knee, because that is a painful experience, but it's not painful enough to hurt you, just enough to be an annoyance.
Yeah, like when you smacked me a little bit ago.
Look, it's not like I was doing it on purpose. They literally smacked me out of the way.
That's your turn, Siraj?
That is my turn, yes.
All right, that'll bring up Tosh.
Tosh, come here.
Wait, hang on. I might be able to do something myself. I've just got to wait for my digital brain to load here. Digital. They say it's supposed to be better. I am going to take a very big, deep breath in and do my action of wholeness of body and regain 42 health points.
Does that require key points?
Nope, it is a single-use long rest.
All right. Is that your turn?
And then he will do nothing else but catch his breath and breathe, because that giant was very big.
All right, that'll bring up Karak.
Yeah, well, if Tosh isn't going to come to me, then I reckon I'm gonna heal thyself, and I'm gonna cure wounds myself at 2nd level. And give myself back. Wow, that was a shit roll. 10 hit points.
All right.
And I will point out to everyone, I will move, bonus action, I move my, and I already did it on the screen, I move my spiritual weapon. I assume because I'm concentrating on the spell that I know where I made the giant disappear from, and I'm going to move my spiritual weapon to that spot to mark it so I can tell everyone that's where he will reappear.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do for our audience and everything. I'm going to speed up time a little bit. So I'm going to go through just down the list and see if there's anything else that you guys are going to do in the next couple of rounds. We're going to start with you, John. Is there anything that Zaraj would do in the next couple of rounds before the banishment end?
She would probably get us do another heal or so on herself, because Tosh is looking pretty good now with that wholeness of body, right? And Lena, you're down still, Lena?
I think I'm all right at this point.
Okay, so she would probably do a 2nd level heal on herself, cure wounds, and then right before it were to pop back, she would probably hold an attack, hold a guiding bolt for when it appears to just pop at it. Like Karak would be like, "All right, in 3, 2, 1," and then she would fire off.
I will give them 6-second warning or whatever when I feel the spell about to dissipate.
Or when you decide that once we're all ready to drop concentration.
Yeah. Either way, yes.
Oh. Actually, Lena will recast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
All right, so I'll wait for Lena to do that, and then I will heal myself, so that I get max healing.
Ooh.
I should have been smart and done that before.
16, 21. Heal. Great. And then she's gonna hold that let's see, 3rd level guiding bolt for when Karak says, "All right, let's do this," so we can all just unleash on it at once.
Yeah. Once Lena casts the Beacon of Hope again, I'm going to give myself one more 1st level Cure Wounds, and that'll be 13 more points back to me because I get max for that then. And what? No, that should have been. Should be at. Must have clicked damage instead. Okay, there we go. That's what I should be. All right. Cool. Now I'm about half hit points. That's brilliant. Yeah, and we'll move to. I want to be within 15 feet of the spot, so when it reappears into my spirit guardians.
Okay.
And I'm going to be holding a guiding bolt as well.
All right.
And Nyx would just take the time to, get back to where it's going to pop up, because she's got nothing else to do besides that.
Tosh is also going to dash over to where the thing is going to be, so that when it pops back, he is right there to smack it.
All right. So we will bring the giant back in. Start down the initiative order. We'll start with the people that had the things held first. So we'll start with you, John.
All right, so I'm going to shoot at it with the 3rd level guiding bolt. Nat 20.
That'll do it.
All right.
There's no way you cannot do enough damage to take it out.
Yeah, because that's what 12d6, so 12 points of damage.
Yeah, it had 8 left. So
what a waste of a nat 20. All right. Then I turn back to the altar to see if Jebediah has returned.
Jebediah has not returned.
All right. I will approach the book and see if it reads anything different now that we have slain the guardians.
Place the stones upon the altar. Open up the door. Beware, your heart is pure.
All right. Zaraj believes that her intentions and heart are pure, so she will place the stones back in the proper spots, and then she will continue on.
As you place the stones, the altar itself will split. You will hear the sound of stone grinding, gearwork turning. You will see a set of stairs descending down towards water.
Great. Would you say that since we started this episode, how many hours have passed?
4.
4 hours? All right.
Yes.
Cool. We have 11 hours on our water breathing. All right. You all ready to go for a swim again? As she makes her way downstairs into the water.
I mean, I am, but maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if we took a rest, since we don't know what else is ahead.
I must agree with Nyx. A rest might be prudent.
I don't disagree that we are battered and bruised. But the water and the waves are ever flowing and changing and pounding the coast. The water does not rest. We can take it slower, maybe, and get a little short rest in, but I would not recommend camping down for the night.
Okay, all I'm saying is I don't do the magic thing, so I don't know what the people who do the magic thing might need.
Oh, I do the magic thing, and while my resources are being depleted, I feel that the tenants and the gods would not look kindly upon us lingering and not being as they are.
As you say, just know that my capabilities are extremely limited at the moment.
Can I insight Tyr to think that if it would negatively impact us taking a long rest?
Give me an insight.
16 on the die. Insights +5, 21.
You don't think it would. You think now that the doorway is open, as long as you stay in this chamber, you would be fine.
Zaraj takes one step to the water, pauses for a moment, and says, "You know, you may be right. As much as the tides pound against the shores, there are calm waters. There is a stillness at times. We have proven through these chambers and against their guardians that perhaps this is a moment for stillness. I think we may be okay, provided that we stay within the confines of the chambers and try not to leak out and seep into the world."
Are y'all going to take a long rest?
Yes, we would like to attempt to.
All right. Switching now to the land of Angramora, the Shadow Dreaming. Vinfira, you are back in your quarters. It has been a day since your last meeting with Alishon. There will be a rap at the door.
Who is it?
The door will open. Cutlass, carrying a box, decorated with a bow. I bring you a gift.
Put it on the table.
She will put it on the table, give a curt bow, and leave.
She will wait till Cutlass leaves. She doesn't like being near her. She doesn't like Cutlass. She will go over and open the box.
I need everyone but Vinfira to earmuff.
Poor Alice.
Opening the box, Vinfira's blood may turn cold as the head of Alishon stares up at her, bloodied and severed.
Shit.
I'm bringing everybody else back now.
All right.
Vinfira will hear a voice in her head. Mistress, run. And this is where we're pausing our game for the evening.
Nice. It was Gwyneth Paltrow's head, right?
Good game, guys. Y'all took the roundabout way with only fighting one at a time, but it worked. You're muted, John.
You were
John,
muted.
you were
John.
muted.
Oh, I was going to say I didn't think it was the roundabout, but I think it was the smarter way.
Well, no, you could have just put one of the other stones on the ground and only one of them would have came alive. but because you put them in a triangle, you triggered something completely different.
Oh,
You'll see.
I'll see.
Great game, guys. Intense, heavy combat. You're muted, Locke. You're muted, Locke.
When Alice killed the giant, which how many hit points did you deal?
I
On the
dealt
killing blow?
30.
30. Okay, I was just curious if it had failed that that charisma check I had it made right before that. It would have. Let's see what would have happened to it. Out of curiosity, because that one's based on how many hit points it has. 30 or fewer, it would have been blinded, deafened, and stunned for an hour.
All right. Good game. Thank
Nice,
you
thank you for
guys
running.
so much for playing at my table. It is always a pleasure to have you here. Thank you to the audience for being here today. It's absolute. We do this for you guys. Thank you so much. Let's remind people who we are, where they can find us, and let's get out of here.
Hey, I'm John. I was your matronly mother, Loxodon Druid Zaraj, scholar of the Primordials. You can find me all over the internet at that_film_guy, and also as part of the Distinguished Adventurers podcast.
Hey, everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voices of Lena and Vinfira. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Tosh. And you can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alice, the voice of Nyx, the slayer of things much bigger than her. And you can find me on Twitter at Cap'n Cupcake.
You are now a literal giant slayer, not just
I've killed
figurative.
2.
Hi gamers, I'm still Locke Clark, and you can find me here playing Karak and on a lot of our other shows. And don't forget, if you listen to us on Apple, or even if you don't, if you just listen to wherever you listen to us, if you would go over to Apple and rate our podcast, preferably 5 stars, but use your best judgment, rate what you think it's worth, and leave a comment and maybe help us out in the algorithm over there. That'd be great. You can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And I'm Tier the DM, the world's okayest DM. It has been so much fun guiding you this evening. Just a quick reminder, there's no Scions next week. I'm on call, so next week is a one-shot. So you have to wait an extra week to find out what's going on. But you can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM. Guys, we've said it at the beginning. I'll say it again. Things are bleak. Situations are dark right now. Excuse me. But you're not alone. Remember that love and inclusion, these are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. Come join us and be torchbearers. And remember, until next time, live a life to make yourself proud. We love you guys.